What's going on? Haven't been in here in a minute, man. It's your boy Steph back with another video. Let me make this before I get in this house and I gotta deal with my father and stuff. But one thing, man, and it's Sunday. I wanna really talk about this. It's, appreciate the good people in your life, right? Because we live in a world nowadays is just we just don't tend to hang around good people. Or I said this in videos even years ago, a lot of you dudes are hanging with friends who talk down on you. I'm not talking about jokes, right? But I'm talking about uh, guys out here just like crapping on you just to make themselves feel good. And meanwhile, let's say you have a good idea. Yeah, I want to try this. Oh man, you stupid for doing that. You wasting your time. You doing this. A lot of that is going around, man. And it's just like, what, dude, where's your backbone? You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a fighter to walk away from someone who's not good. But you just got to understand, like, yo, that person was never good for you in the first place. I don't even like to say the N word, but, you know, that's what it is. But, a lot of that is just going around. And it's just like, dang, man, like, what's going on? But, and this always happens too. A lot of people who, cross that good person in their life, they start to think about it. Or even nowadays, it's so aware. It's like, oh, I don't care. They can do whatever. But, you as a good person, man, you just got to understand, remain that good guy, but don't let no one ever change you. Because you're seeing that, a lot of these guys who went to jail or got involved in crazy crimes, they once were good people, but because you allow one person to do you wrong, now you a bad person. And I don't want that for nobody, because that could have been me. That's why I make these type of videos, man. Don't ever let no one steer you to the wrong place, right? I said this in videos, and I'm gonna keep saying it because I got a new audience as well. I wasn't hanging around. I was around this guy who I work with. Wasn't a good dude at all. Always talked bad about it. It was actually two, but just one in particular. He always talked bad about me around his friends, around women and stuff like that. And I always knew he wasn't a good guy, but we work with each other. I got promoted. We work with one another. But, I just knew, like, you know what? I just can't hang around him. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to turn your back on people who are just no good who are no good for you. And, let them think like, let them think like he was never a good friend, or, how do I say it like this? Let him think whatever he want to think, because some people who are ignorant in the world, who notice that you're a good person, but they'll still take advantage of you anyway. But, leave them be. Because a lot of guys out here, oh man, you did me wrong. I'm gonna make sure you remember how much of a good person I was. Man, a lot of people, like I said before, a lot of people in this world are ignorant. They don't do that. Especially with women. A lot of dudes you see on these YouTube channels, they're arguing, yelling with the female. Oh, you got this dude and you don't appreciate good dudes. Man, a lot of you dudes wasting your time. If you truly know deep down inside you're a good person, don't even make a fuss about it. Move on accordingly, right? Move on. Like, cause another thing too, even when Kevin Samuels was alive, I've seen like a lot of women who come onto the show. They say, I cheated on my current husband with my baby daddy, and I feel so guilty about it. And knowing damn well the baby father, he just wanted to ruin what you got going on with this new dude who's taking care of your kids. That just shows right there, women in general, and it's not a lot, but it's a good proportion amount of they don't care about good dudes in their life. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell guys, be cautious when you're dealing with women with children, even if you have children yourself. Woo, if that's Hanker. Anyway, be very cautious of that, because you can be a fool taking care of another man's seed. Meanwhile, she's still still getting piped out by baby dad. Meanwhile, him and himself, he really don't even care about you. He just trying to ruin what you got going on. And he's just got that mouthpiece. And also, too, he the imprint. He knows that she cannot leave, go nowhere, get no better. That's why I tell you guys, be careful with that. But in general, I want to express this to a lot of people, man. Show your appreciation to people who were good to you or who are good to you in this world, because we don't live in that. We don't understand that. So much madness and chaos. Every day I'm like on Twitter, you seeing somebody hurting somebody, killing somebody because of how they felt towards that. And I want everyone who has good friends in their life, acknowledge that, like, hey man, listen, thank you for being a good person to me, because we don't have that as much in the world. I want people to really just understand that, man, because it's when that person is gone, and then now you're dealing with some suspicious characters. Now you're like, man, I had a good friend, man. Now you're no longer gone because that person stepped away from that, because that person saw their worth. A lot of people just don't understand that, especially two good people. Good people, really, man, they don't understand their worth, man. That's why they keep getting crapped on by people. I was not dealing with that. With old dude I talked about, I was like, I'm not dealing with that. I ain't dealing with that dude. But what I want people to do is, man, really appreciate, especially too, like I'm sorry going back and forth. Like with women, man, even through high school, they have that one good dude in their life who was really good to them, but they push him to the side because of her hypergamy or whatever, or she just kept chasing these amount of guys, and now she gets older, she may be single, she had that stupid look on her face, but she deep down inside, that dude from back in the day, he really liked her, but because of her head not thinking. That's why I always tell people, show that appreciation, towards that person, because they may not be there any longer because of you not thinking. Even myself, man, you gotta understand, we all not perfect, but be cautious of who you cross paths with. And that's just what it is, man. Let me get in here, get this video going. Play some Call of Duty. I'm gonna see if I can find this new game, man. See if I can get on that. And yeah, that's really it. Happy Sunday. I'm out.